Hello everyone. Let's do a review for part 6C on chord types, alright? So power chords involves two intervals, so root and perfect fifth. So for example, C, G would be a C power chord, so you can write it out as a C5, alright? So sus4 basically means that you're replacing the third with the fourth, so 1, 4, 5. So in C that would be C, F, G. Usually would resolve that to C, E, G, so the F would resolve to E. Add 2, pretty self-explanatory. Let's add 1. Let's add 2 to the chord. All right. And also, it's pretty common to see that a 9 being added. So instead of 1, 2, 3, 5, you can do 1, 3, 5, and then a 9. So in C major, for example, that's C, E, G, and then a D. This one is actually more common and probably more pleasing to play. Would sound more pleasingly. Sixth chord, you will add the major 6 interval to the chord. So for example, C, E, G, and then A, so that's root. Third, fifth, and sixth. Sometimes you can omit the fifth here, depending on the sound that you're going for. Sixth, 6, 9. So basically, you add 6 and 9. All right. So basically, a sixth here would be an A, and then a ninth, a D. All right. Again, sometimes you can leave out the fifth here. All right. So the interval would be root, third, fifth, sixth, ninth. All right. Okay, first inversion slash chord. For example, C on E would be a first inversion slash chord. If you put third in bass, then that would make it a first inversion chord, okay? Second inversion slash chord, for example, C on G would be such a case. If you put the fifth of chord in the bass, that you will make it a second inversion chord, okay? All right, major ninth slash chord, for example, C major ninth. If I want to achieve that kind of sound, I can play a G major, try it over C. So that's basically G, B, D over C. So you have fifth, major seventh, and then a ninth on top, but no third, okay? You can add the, you can play a shell voicing here, so C, E, G, or just C, E. All right, you can add these two guys back into the mix. Minor ninth slash chord, for example, if I want to produce a C minor ninth sound, what I can do is I can play C minor, try it over C. And that's essentially G, B flat, D over C. And that's a fifth, flat 7, and then a 9. Again, you can add E flat or even G here, back to the mix, okay? Sorry, I meant to say the B note here, the shell voicing, so C, E, B. All right? And a C, E flat, and B flat here. So finally, dominant ninth slash chord. So for example, if I want to produce a G7 sus sound, I can play an F major, try it over G, and that's F, A, C over G. Intervals, flat 7, a ninth, and then a fourth. No third. Very important that you do not put the third in this chord yet, all right, because that would clash with the C note. Okay, so that's the G7 sus chord. All right, that's the review.